Joe Rogan has just reacted live to the chaos that was Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. And the MMA world is still trying to process what we just witnessed, because this fight was not supposed to look like that.
Oh! Pimblett standing up like a fucking Christmas tree. Shoot, you fucking oh, good lord. There we go! Justin can fight this all day. He can do this all day long. He'll do the jab, he'll come behind it, get close, and then he's gonna get you close to the octagon. He's gonna start fighting you with his hands. He's gonna hit you with the right hand. That's what he does. And he's pulling away. For somebody with good grappling, it's like, go underneath, shoot a takedown. He's trying to fight a bull that you don't have the power to beat the bull. And all Paddy has to do is go to his back and he's good. Go around him, Justin. Just go around him. Yeah, Justin Gaethje won that. I think Paddy Pimblett did not follow the corner's game plan.
Not gonna lie, he hit me with a body shot in that first round. He hit me right in the solar plexus and it got me, know what I mean? That was why I thought I was winning the first round up to that point. I'll be back better. It's as simple as that. You haven't seen the last of me.
Dana, I remember when Paddy first arrived in the UFC, you were saying stuff like, well, his entrance is good and it's all well and good to get the fans, but he needs to be able to fight. Obviously, we've seen him have great wins before, but to show you the durability he had in that fight tonight, do you feel like even though he lost, he would be considered one of the best in that division moving forward?
No doubt about it. I mean, he was the favorite tonight. I think that's what every other one, he's the underdog and everybody thinks he's going to lose. Tonight he's the favorite. I don't think that his game plan was the greatest. Obviously, tonight he showed he is tough, he is durable, and almost especially against Gaethje. And you're eating those punches from him. It's one thing to say, listen, I'm going to come out. I believe in my durability. I believe in my chin, and I'm going to go toe-to-toe with this guy. But when it starts to not work, at some point you got to say, you know what? It's the third round. I got 2 rounds left. I might want to try to take him down and submit him here.
From the opening bell, it was clear Paddy came in with one goal: to trade, to test himself, to see if he could survive the firestorm that is Justin Gaethje. And to his credit, he did. For far longer than most people expected, Gaethje marched forward, throwing with bad intentions, chopping the legs, ripping the body, and daring Paddy to keep standing in front of him.
I mean, this fight was unreal between Gaethje and Pimblett, man. As we await the decision, it's worth it to go over the numbers in this one. Total strikes 219 to 177 for Justin. And then we'll talk about round by round. 178 to 169 in significant strikes for Justin. So, I mean, you're talking about 9 significant strike difference in a high-paced fight. But the head strikes, that's the key. 148 to 97 for Justin. So even though the significant strikes were close, Justin was landing, 148 head strikes, and Paddy kept standing and going back, coming back. It's crazy. Justin, 3 takedowns, 555 of control. On paper, Justin won this fight. But Paddy did lead in 2 of the 5 rounds. Round 3 and round 5. Then round 1 was 36 to 35. So if I had to guess, I'm going to say it's 3 rounds to 2 for Justin Gaethje. That's what it seems like. 3 rounds to 2 for Justin Gaethje. And this is one of the most epic fights you'll ever see. The lightweight division never lets down. What an epic fight. Even if Paddy loses, his stock still goes through the roof. Because this is a guy, most guys would have laid down in round 2. Here we go. This is tense. Here we go. $48-47, $49-46, $49-46. It's going to be Justin. Paddy knows he didn't win 4 rounds. New interim title holder, lightweight division. So that means Justin is fighting for the title. What a fight, y'all. But Justin Gaethje pulls it out in dramatic fashion. Credit him. Credit him. His stock goes up too. He's now 27-5. Wow. That's the way it goes down. Main event. Lightweight division. UFC. 324.
Listen, Justin Gaethje won rounds 1, 2, and 4. Very clear, by the way, as well, especially in the first 2 rounds. And Pimblett won rounds 3 and 5, I thought. Very clearly in round 3. And then round 5 was a scrappy round that I thought he got the better of. This was a great scrap. I have no idea how Paddy Pimblett did not get flatline KO'd on about 50 different occasions. If he lost, yes, he did lose. And if he lost any stock from this, the one saving grace is that he's been saying for a long time, we don't get knocked out, lad. And that would be the worst thing to happen to him. If he got KO'd in one of these fights badly, that would just be his ridicule forever. What happened to Scousers don't get knocked out, and it'd just be images of Paddy Pimblett out cold. I have no idea how he didn't get flatlined in this fight. Justin Gaethje was cracking him with so many overhand rights. And the worst part was, it's not even like you were understanding why he took the shot so well. Oh, he was rolling with that one. Oh, he tucked into that one a little bit. He saw it coming. I could see the shots coming. I was wincing while Gaethje was loading up because you could see Pimblett leaving exchanges with his chin up in the air and just getting his whole jaw span. And somehow he's still in the fight and throwing back. Absolutely crazy fight. Justin Gaethje started very slow, but picked it up towards the end of round 1 with a big knockdown against the cage. It should be mentioned, even though it's going to be seen as biased for me to bring this up, I bring up fouls in every fight breakdown I do. I know I wanted Paddy to win, but I am going to bring up the fouls. Gaethje fought very fucking dirty in this fight. A lot of eye pokes, a groin shot as well. I think Paddy Pimblett had a groin shot that he landed too, but that was towards the end of the fight where it was just an absolute mess of a scrap between the two of them.
Listen, all leading up to this, you never downplayed how tough you thought Paddy would be, right? But surely you never thought it was going to be like that. I mean, did you envision a scenario where he goes toe-to-toe and has a Justin Gaethje fight with Justin Gaethje?
Yeah, I did. I mean, that was his only choice. And I knew he wasn't going to quit. He's not a quitter. I've never seen him quit, never seen him give up. And luckily, I found some success early. You know, like I said, I was going to have to steal some momentum, and he was very confident, and I had to take that early. And, you know, the moment I stepped in there, he didn't take his eyes off me. That was me not too long ago. And I guess I was Eddie Alvarez here to teach him a lesson. Same thing he did to me.
He did try a couple takedown attempts, a couple foot sweeps in the clinch, things like that. I mean, so he did attempt to get the fight to the ground, but did you expect him, or were you the whole time, were you expecting him to pivot his strategy and just like sell out for the takedown and try to get you down?
Yeah, I mean, but I deserve some credit for stopping that from happening. I mean, there's no doubt he wanted to get it there. But half of wrestling is stopping people from taking you down. And that's what I was best at. And so luckily I was successful tonight from keeping him there. I thought I grappled well. I was in his guard, in his guard a little bit. Passed his guard, landed some huge shots. Pretty sure I sliced his face open with a couple elbows. Felt amazing. So yeah, like I said before, since Oliveira choked me out, I've been putting a lot of work in. And it sucks that it's part of the sport, but I have to do it.
I thought it was great that you gave him some credit to his tagline, the Scousers don't get knocked out. But I mean, as you're hurting him multiple times over there, like, do you start to get frustrated at all? Or like, what do I got to do here?
No. I just got to stay in it. You know, my coaches do a good job at keeping me focused and keeping me in the fight. But I've been here, I've done it too many times to try to think that it's over or he's quitting. I knew, I could feel that this guy was trying to hurt me the whole time. And if I took my foot off the pedal for a second, he was on my ass. And he did a good job up to the last second. I really wanted to finish him, but I loved teaching him a lot. He said my face was not going to look the same after the fight, and his would look the exact same. So as soon as it was over, I was like, well, look at your face, motherfucker. It does not look the same.
And somehow, Paddy did deabsorb shots that have folded elite contenders before, stayed upright through brutal exchanges, and earned a level of respect no prediction could have given him. Joe Rogan didn't shy away from that. He praised Paddy's toughness, his heart, and his willingness to stand in the fire, but he also questioned the approach, because this wasn't a fight Paddy needed to win with power. This was a fight he needed to win with intelligence. Rogan pointed out what many analysts were thinking. There were moments when the fight slowed, moments when Gaethje was breathing heavy, Moments where the grappling could have changed everything. And yet, instead of forcing takedowns or hunting submissions, Paddy chose to keep swinging, to keep testing himself in Gaethje's world.
He delivered in the main event, capped off with a war. Just give us your thoughts on Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett delivering a 5-round battle.
Yeah, I mean, what a couple. So Paddy Pimblett at the weigh-ins yesterday says, I'm going to knock this motherfucker out tomorrow. And I was like, that's interesting. And he never abandoned that game plan. Even when, he got dropped a couple times, I kept waiting for him. I'm like, he's eventually going to have to shoot and try to submit him. Now, I didn't know Paddy Pimblett had a chin like that till tonight. And, absolute dogfight in a war, and much respect to both guys.
The fight itself, I mean, you don't want to get in a Justin Gaethje fight, I imagine, right? Or do you? Like, is part of you like, yeah, let's go out there, let's have a Justin Gaethje fight?
I'd love to have a scrap with him. In all my years of fighting, including my amateur fights, 35 fights, I've never really had a war. So it would be nice to finally get one with the king of them.
Did you envision a scenario where he goes toe-to-toe and has a Justin Gaethje fight with Justin Gaethje?
Yeah, I did. I mean, that was his only choice. And I knew he wasn't going to quit. He's not a quitter. I've never seen him quit, never seen him give up. And luckily, I found some success early. Like I said, I was going to have to steal some momentum, and he was very confident, and I had to take that early. The moment I stepped in there, he didn't take his eyes off me. That was me not too long ago. And I guess that was Eddie Alvarez here to teach him a lesson.
But Gaethje landed some really, really bad eye pokes on him. But it doesn't matter, because the result is the result. Pimblett gets beaten over 5 rounds. At one point in the third, and we can go through this bit by bit, round 1 through round 5. Round 1, I thought, hold on a second. Gaethje looks odd. Like, Gaethje looks off in round 1. That was my whole thought process in round 1. Like, Pimblett's actually going to do this. He's landing shots. He's landing uppercuts and knees up the middle. How is Gaethje not wobbled by any of these shots? Gaethje's chin is absolutely insane as well. That needs to be mentioned too. Pimblett was landing body kicks, knees to the body, low kicks. Wasn't shooting any takedowns. Because I picked the mixed martial artist to win. So he was just duking it out with Gaethje in round 1 and 2. Low kicks, body kicks, head kicks out of nowhere, uppercuts, hooks. He was landing good shots on Gaethje. And Gaethje just at one point said, it's nothing, like that to him, and was just eating these shots. And then when Gaethje got going after the eye poke that he landed on Pimblett, which was pretty bad, and I was thinking, oh my God, no. Tom Aspinall, now Pimblett. 2 English fighters in title fights, and we're going to go out like this. But he continues the fight. It wasn't that bad. You could see his eyes were wide open the entire time. And he gets back into it, and he gets badly hurt with a punch. It might have been before the eye poke in the first round, but the one in the second round was really bad, and that's the more egregious one. But Gaethje starts beating him up badly. Fumbles the finish in the classic Gaethje north-south position. Gets the sort of front headlock position on him, and then just tries to punch from there, and couldn't really do anything from there. So it was kind of a moment where you thought, oh God, Pimblett's been TKO'd, it's over. But then somehow he's back up on his feet and throwing back and landing good shots again. Like, he didn't just get concussed about 30 seconds ago. Round 2 happens. And it's the same thing again. Pimblett's getting hit with massive shots on the chin. He's landing good kicks to the body. Teeps, low kicks, knees, punches, chin up in the air. You're wondering every time, when is he going to get slept? There's so many moments, and I was screaming, yes, we are DDP, basically, in the middle of this, because it was just like, dude, this is plot armor. How is he surviving these moments so narrowly, with millimeters to spare? Gaethje swinging these overhooks, and it's not even like Pimblett was landing and then weaving, and then, like coolly slipping out of the way of these shots. He was just there to be hit, but in such an awkward way that the shots were just whizzing past his head and face on so many occasions. I really thought this is it, that he has been chosen to win this. It's all going his way, even though he's getting beaten up. And then he gets thumbed in the eye in round 2.
No, I love it. This guy, I love everything he's been saying. He's definitely sounds overconfident. He's out here disrespecting legends like Dustin Poirier. I'm going to dog walk this English on Saturday. Watch.
Lad, Dustin's never got a nice word to say about me, lad. So, God, I was honest and said he looked like shit against Gaethje. Fucking hell, stop fucking crying, you can't get
That wasn't even the fight you were talking about. You said his last fight.
Which? No, I'm saying Dustin looked like shit against Holloway. That was what I said.
You would also look like shit against Holloway.
Well, we'll see. Once I beat you, I could end up fighting him.
Well, you won't be fighting him.